No headaches. Again, I say, how these people mistreat and do our soldiers, man, do these people bad, man. I encourage everybody in these people military to get out, especially if you're black. Get out. The military ain't no place for a black man or a black woman. Isn't that right? You know they ain't going to pay you right, they ain't going to treat you right, and your rank ain't going to be the same as nobody white. Make you a general. You equivalent to about a good staff sergeant. Someone don't even know the rank. A black general ain't got no same pull no white one got. Look at that black, when they had that black general, they demoted him because he flew to go see Denzel Washington on a government plane. Then you look at Tommy Franks, who sat there and let their white listen to top secret information. Joint Chief of Staff, all they did was just retire him out, let him get his money, still write a book, still got all his credentials. All that man dude went to see, I don't know why they get mad. Denzel Washington had to go ahead and fix one of the hospitals your own government wouldn't fix. You know, Washington, what is it, Arlington Hospital up in Washington, D.C.? Soldier laying up here with rats. These people wasting money doing all kind of stuff and got soldiers, people that risk their life getting maimed and bombed and blowed up, disfigured. And they got them laying up in a hospital with rats. That's what your government do to you. They ain't going to try to tell you, I'm against you. I'm not against you. I'm for you. That's why I tell you to come out, these white folk keep these pride for. They don't care. They think that's some kind of honor. What kind of honor is it laying up with rats? People don't care that about it. They ain't going to throw you on a commercial. Got the white boy in there with a bicycle on a treadmill with it wide and they're trying to make me spend $19.99. I ain't send him over there. I ain't against the white boy, just the truth. I think it look tacky. It look tacky. They tell me now, I done went and made kids and I go and apply for welfare. What they going to tell me? They your kids, take care of them. Then what they going to tell me? Well, I'm telling them they your soldiers. You put them out there, take care of them. That's right. They call you Uncle Nigga. Ain't that right? Look at that. I don't blame, ain't that right? Man, I can know that he done sat there one time, he got hit with a musket gun. That man need to be paid. Ain't that right? You let somebody go in there and pack that gunpowder down that gun and drop on one there and shoot you and see how you feel. Ain't that right? They need to pay that joker that Confederate money. Y'all all right? I'm an advocate for our people. Tell our people the truth, man. Get in here. We got to learn this word. Learn what's set for us. Ain't that right? Establish ourselves. Stop sitting down and being this man token. I've been telling y'all every time I get up, I get an opportunity. We have to make our own way. The money we waste in these people's restaurants, the money we waste in these people's stores, the money we waste buying all that junk, and we took half of that money and put it together conservatively, we can establish and make our own way instead of waiting on these people to give us something. Just being honest, you don't need nothing from these people. Establish our own way, make our own way. I've been looking at some stuff already we're going to try to do. We're looking at trying to get us some land. Y'all don't know it yet, but you're being told now. You're being informed now. You know it now. We're looking to get us some land. We can grow our own stuff. Y'all hear me? I done filled in that pool out there. We're going to get out there. We're going to grow our own vegetables. Ain't that right? Y'all all right? Found a place where we can get our own meat. How many of y'all eat goat? How many of y'all don't eat goat? You will be eating goat. Because what we going to get, you going to be eating goat. Y'all don't look goat better than this other junk you get. Easy to digest. A lot of stuff we don't know no better. If you was over in the region, well, not just Mexico, don't throw they eat them. I know Chico had one on Fred Sanford, but they ain't eat it. I'm sure you drank the milk, y'all made the cheese with it. Julio had it. But then with Chico and the man, I think he had one too. So what we'll do, we look and get some goats, sheep, get our own chicken. I done found a man contact number too. Get live or already butchered. Chicken, the whole nine. Walk around the yard chicken. Putin drop, listen, chicken that drop white men out their booty. Chicken mess. That's the only name you can get a white man. They got the other one, you know what I'm saying? Chicken mess. That's the only name you can get. You put your hand behind a chicken, let him poop. You can't even catch in your hand. That's what the Indian realized. He said, that's a white man. People don't call him that, do the chicken mess. You walk like cracker. He be like, yeah. We were riding down the street yesterday, me and Brittany, Bryce, and Austin, getting some of these white man on the street with a car. Boy, you know what he had on there? Spread some cheese on that broke cracker. That's the truth. No lie, that's what they had on the sign, didn't they? He was standing right down the street. Spread some cheese on this broke cracker. You know, they let you know. He trying to I know it is funny, because you know, he let you know, I beat your behind and I take your money. Because he already know, it ain't no disgrace. We the only people don't know what cracker mean. He give us these words and make a fool out of us. This man know what it says. He know he know how to use semantics. He play fools with us. Play fool. He know you ain't going to look nothing. You ain't going to know no better. You ain't know a crock is just somebody that cracked the whip. They get on the job. They tell you, you don't work construction. They say, hey, time to get the whip cracking. Ain't that right? Who had the whip, the black man or the white man? That's why you call him the cracker. Blacks would say, here, let's go, here come that cracker. We started thinking it was a derogatory word when it wasn't. It was just letting us know that's the man that got the whip. Now, y'all want to talk, a lot of stuff we ain't know till we come together. Most High get information, stop making a fool out of us. You all right? Now, we got to come along and take that whip out of hand. He need to call us crackers. So we make our own way, then we become the crackers. Y'all hear me? Start becoming more industrial. We got to set ourselves up. Look, we getting sick through everything this man give us. The medicine, the food. We find out the cheese got wood in it. We find out the ice cream, he put antifreeze in ice cream. Man, these folk killing us. Eating bat droppings. Man, all this stuff they say is natural. Natural bat droppings. A lot of this stuff y'all got, y'all finna get rid of. We got the sisters. I met with some of our sisters on Wednesday night. And what I got them doing is compiling a list, restaurants, the whole nine of stuff we gonna eat and not eat and stay away. Now, if you eat it, that's on you. I ain't coming to see you though. You that stupid, you kill your done self when you learn about it. That's what your government think about you. Man, give you some done beaver booty. Beaver booty. Nothing but done bat droppings. Wood chips and cheese. That's why it be so done stuck up. You can't eat no wood. You ain't designed to eat no wood. That man got wood and cheese. Antifreeze and ice cream. They kill him. You know antifreeze will kill you? We wonder why we get all this stuff, this toxic belt, why we so sick. No medication gonna fix that junk. Antifreeze will kill you. They ain't got no cure for no antifreeze. Then you putting preservatives and additives and all this junk in you. They said the beaver butt is actually, they can give you something and put on there all natural. That's a natural gland from it. Now we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. Y'all hear me? So I appreciate my wonderful sisters. They already working, putting this thing together so we can compile even this baby formula. A lot of this stuff y'all gonna have to get away from. A lot of this stuff they got. On the water I found out today is good water. We're looking at trying to promote a water filtration system that'll work for us, that it'll take any water you got, any fluids you got, and break it down and bring it back to water. The Pepsi, any of that stuff. Take that stuff and bring the water back out of it. Even if bottled water, we found out all this junk ain't no good. Only water he got for you, he was telling me about today. How many of y'all heard of Evian water? That's the closest you're going to get. You know it's the most expensive of that water. It's a French water. I used to deliver it years ago. I used to work for Canada Dry because it's the only water that's clean. That and the Fuji. Those two are Fuji, whoever that Mount Fuji. Look, only two water they got for you that's just about clean. All this other junk they got purified, they don't say it got chemicals in it killing us. Just like now, I told y'all before, they finna start selling you water from your own county that they finna take from your sewer. These folks killing us. You know what we found out too? Brother Leroy mentioned something to me. Evian, backwards. You know what it say? Naive. Evian, backwards, is naive. We too naive to even know about it. All they do is put a higher sticker price and run you away from it. See, the French don't do that. None of the other country poison their people like they do us. You go and look at a French, look up, y'all get a chance, look at the French and see what their school lunch look like. Their school lunch is prepared by a chef every day. No kid, nobody feed their kid this slop we get. Their lunch is prepared by a gourmet chef every day. These kids don't eat that slop. They don't go through no line to get no slop. A gourmet chef prepare their food every day. Evian is a French water. Nobody poison their water but us. These people have you loving them, fighting for them, praying for them, have you sitting up here patriotic to these people, and these people killing you at the same time. Y'all all right? Amen. Nobody tell us this stuff, do they? We got a lot of work to do. But, I mean, it makes sense. We're strong people. It makes sense to take us down. Now we done found out, the Mexican done found out now he a nigga. Now look at that. Now all that time they've been fighting for him, now they done found out Obama bill he done signed actually finna get them deported out of him. Donald Trump saying getting them and their babies out of him. You know what done happened to him, Chris? They done learned out there, nigga. I go back and look at my old tapes. I said, you gonna play out. We been there. We've been the best thing since sliced bread. We know to come talk. Come on, Mexican. Come on, Mexican. All I want to do is hug him now. Come here. I know how I feel. I know how I feel. That right. Just get him and just hold him and rub him. Poor baby. It's got to hurt when you find out you ain't nothing but a nigga. You don't swim all the way around here, that joker just pull that thing of that toilet and flush you straight back. That got to hurt. It happened to us. And they watch, you ain't the first person, it happened to us. We the best thing anyone in these countries got. Anyone in these countries got anybody they going to actually take, they going to work, they going to be us. We the best worker they got in any country they got. They ain't got nobody to work hard enough. They don't try to every one of these people. None of them do nothing. Take the age, know that they break down. If it ain't a karate move, it ain't going to work. If you want some karate, get them. You want somebody to back break, build something, and can take the fire, and can fight, and can ruin, get us. We long term. Don't matter what you give us slop jaw. It don't make no difference. We still fight back. Ain't that right? We make bigger babies. We make athletes. I'm just being honest. We just got that thing. We got that knack. Isn't that right? God just give us that knack. No matter what they do, we still, all the other ways, you can wipe them out. All of them almost took the Indian, that joker just died. Take that weed away from it, and that fire water, he gone. Kill one buffalo, that joker starved to death. That's all they did. They took the buffalo away from him, killed him. Man, they took our diet, gave us slop jaw. We still multiplying. They ain't gave no birth. They gave us birth control. And anybody come and tell, anyone need that, sit down and tell me your story. That trade story for story. Trade story for story. None of them ain't been through nothing. Man, please. Still fighting back. That man fighting against any one of these races they got. I would love to sit down and let's just change stories. And let's just change inventions. Let's sit down. We set all our invention down. I'm going to let you sit behind my invention. I'm going to set my invention behind you. I'm going to sit yours behind me. Let's swap out invention. When you long run out, I'm going to still be taken. Y'all know that? These people ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing from these people. We ain't got no language from these people. We ain't got no God from these people. We ain't got nothing. We ain't get love from these people. We ain't got absolutely nothing. None of these races have contributed nothing to us. They contributed nothing to it. Anything, they depleted us. Anything, they devalued us when we got with them. They ain't got a race on their planet that said that we took nothing from them. But every one we said we could talk, I can tell you took from us. Every one of them. Everybody copied and learned the God from us. They don't even know what a God is until they learn what we are. Huh? Even other nations, when they sin, they call us God. Huh? He said if they called him God, to whom the word of God came. Did you know that the scripture cannot be broken? Ain't nobody had nothing until we come on the scene. We the first people here. You old lying nigga talking about going to no moon. We were talking about that. Boston was in the office, we were talking about that. You know what's amazing when they go to the moon? How many stars you see on that picture? You know there's no gravity. Explain to me how I get a flag doing this versus a flag should be shooting straight out with no gravity. I got a flag waving in the, where you get wind from? Look at the picture, a flag waving in the wind now. No gravity, shouldn't the flag be pulling straight up? Who coming on to debunk these people's lives? I'll fly out there in the morning, have me back here for service. I'm going to come back and tell them, you still a liar. Explain and draw it all out to me, let me see. I'll sit there and try to learn as hard as I can, come back. They'll tell them they lying. I don't believe nothing these people show me. Y'all hear me? Don't believe nothing. Y'all all right? Y'all don't know. I be trying to restore some pride back in y'all. Y'all know what? A lot of folk coming over to our way now. Just ain't a lot of them coming over. Puerto Rico didn't like us. Didn't nobody like us. We were taught the Lord thing out. Then folks start looking our value up now. Puerto Rico, you know what they found in Puerto Rico? Them jokers dead broke. They dumbing the niggas over there. They done messed up their own country. They done messed up so bad. Oh, everybody got to come on there. Everybody start there. Everybody, you know how we used to go for that hair? And everybody talking about, my hair roll up too now. You don't know my hair getting tight. You be like, yeah, stop lying. Just stop it. No, the truth, everybody coming over now. Everybody claiming us now. We start looking at the word now. The book everybody got, they got to come back and admit the man black. The people were black. Ain't that right? We had to deal with we got to disembowel y'all from 2 other races. What y'all got? Indian, Spaniard, with a smidgen of white. We come pull the black back out of. Black the dominant color. You put in a color and pour a little black in that, we gonna change it. Black gonna change it. You put a little white in that black, it still be black. Ain't that right? Black is just black. That black strong. That thing dominant. Ain't that right? They don't like that, do they? I feel good. Finally, we can feel good about ourselves. They made us feel bad about ourselves. I was at the point where we felt we were the scum of the earth. We were the dumbest, the roguest, the worst hell, the worst people, the biggest criminal, the biggest crackhead. And we come and realize we got the biggest God. Our people starting to learn who we are now. These people starting now. Listen, I be talking, me and Leroy be talking sometimes on the phone. I be like, can you hear me? He be saying, you hear me? We say, there they go. There they go. All of a sudden now our phones ain't working. Mine shut down, no serve, nothing working. It ain't just T-Mobile. That's D-government. It ain't T-Mobile, it's T-government. Ain't that right? These folks don't want to learn nothing. Make no mistakes now. If people don't want y'all to learn who y'all are, they want you to stay on that Christian antics. They love when we set up under their Jesus. They already know Jesus can't help you. What Jesus going to do for us? You know how bad these folk got been in here to say that? That's the black man dream. That's a black man hope. Even an atheist. A black atheist know about believing in Jesus. These folk don't sit around and con us through this white man. We still hadn't looked at these folks, still got us slaving on a white man. Can't be saved on these people. You got to be free to serve God. Man, nigga go everywhere and put on karate suit. I'm not being funny, but honestly, you left here because, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you. The drive of leaving us because we were so devalued. Why y'all think a lot of people ran away from being black? People claim anything than black. That's what he did. He made us look worthless. Now we bringing back dignity to ourselves, self-respect. That's what the white man got from us. This man had to learn it from a program, from a show. He got to read a book. This man said he stole our ethics. This man stole moral values. This man ain't got no values. At some point, some shame ought to come on it. Even us, now we come here and our book tell us to confess our sin. We ain't had that man ever got him confess this sin. Tell a white man, get him out and say, confess your sins. Praise the Lord, everybody. He feel like he ain't got no sin. And just like Yahusha said, and because you say you have no sin, you say you see your sin remain. He ain't gonna never stand and admit he wrong. He ain't gonna never get up and testify. We've testified even the sins of our fathers. We've testified about the sins of our mothers. That man ain't gonna never confess nothing. He lives a lie. You see him in this. I see him at the red light sitting down in his Volvo, Mercedes, wherever he got with his family, with his hair blowing in the wind, with his dog in the back seat. Rolled around and said, sir, how you doing? I'm doing fine. You just some sinners. No, you're right. He got to do that to make himself feel better about himself. That's how he got up. We didn't start feeling better about ourselves. They trained us to feel better about ourselves when we got better clothes, better education, better jobs, better housing. Come on. You ain't nothing until you driving a better car, till you living in a better neighborhood, till your kids going to a top-notch school. Otherwise, you ain't nothing. That's how he values himself. Because he don't have no soul. Nobody took the man soulless. There's no way you can sit here and do the stuff they do and be among the people they're among and don't stand up and have some type of conviction. At some point, you got to get convicted, folks. Come on, they got people at the point of death that confess everything they do. Before I die, I just want to be clear. I want to tell what I done and what's my part been in. This man go just like George Bush. Rot in hell when you get down. Saying you're responsible for Dr. King killing, responsible for Kennedy killing. He responsible for so many blacks being murdered. This man been responsible for following Loretta King around. The Green Beret done laid in this man's front yard trying to follow this man and get taken. Y'all didn't know that you the Green Beret on this man. In Atlanta, Georgia, they had Green Beret laying in that man's yard. This is what your government been doing. Because King was a communist. Let him tell it. You know what else is interesting about Dr. King? Y'all do know King did question Christianity. He questioned the whole theory about Christianity. They didn't even tell you about that, or did they? They don't know about that, do they, Chris? King started questioning Christianity. That it might be a hoax. And you know, they started looking like he was an atheist. See, you sit in the system long enough with these people, you start questioning this stuff. All these white, all the black guys, I told you, everybody with him sold him out. They never told that story. I remember when me and Martin, his name was Martin. Me and Martin would be Martin. They ain't gonna sound like me and Martin had that hole in the figure 4. Me and Martin had them cigarettes. They ain't gonna tell you about that. Dr. King questioned Christianity. He started questioning it, almost to a point of denouncing it. You watch the people who you say you trying to be with saying, this is what you are, I know it's wrong. Nobody talk about this stuff, do they? So y'all know how they gonna take me out, right? How many of y'all already got y'all check? They say they're going to pay y'all after y'all kill me? Oh, yes, somebody do it. They got them in. They'll do it. But I love you the same. But no, it's got to happen, though. Anytime you start to come along and you start, when you get to a point where you stop thinking like the masses, it becomes a problem. But if I can just wake one of y'all up, if I can just get one of y'all to start become a free thinker, you'll start to question everything and everybody. That's the only way you're going to get to the real truth. We got to stop being led like sheep to the slaughter at the hand of these people. Y'all hear me? Stop letting these folk make a fool out of us. Y'all hear me? There's stuff about the man they don't want to tell you, though. They tell you what they need you. You're on a need-to-know basis. That's how they keep you dumbed down. Go look it up in y'all check behind me and see that King started questioning Christianity. Start having a problem with it. But they don't tell y'all that. They don't put that in the documentary. The untold stories, huh? They don't put that in these never seen before films, do they? That's how they work. That's how. Also, what you say they question you on at school? Stone Mountain. About a black man owning Stone Mountain. They said a white man owned it. Is that what they said? The Indians own it, and the white man bought it from the Indian. That's what they'll tell you. They believe a black man owned it. I believe it. A black man owned it. They said they supposed to told him he couldn't grow nothing now. He all that rock. That's how they got it from him. Tricked him out of Stone Mountain. Now it's a national monument. They don't tell you about the Indian quit lying. They got Indians everywhere. Let them tell it. I don't believe nothing these folks say. Poor Indian, they sitting around here, and the poor Indian don't know the bit. They don't know where they been. They don't tell you they been all over the whole United States. Wait, how Indian everywhere? It was that many y'all. How in the world you got it whooped? You've been all over Florida. You're Seminole. Now you've been in Georgia. I'm just being honest. Which lie you gonna stick with? You had Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. You've been all up to Kentucky. You've been Ohio Indians. You've been everywhere, all over the place. How did you get beat? They stole us. Don't believe it. Poor Indian, they don't know. Their story come from a white man too. You look at their story, it's written in English too. So they tell you they on a need-to-know basis. They don't know no better either. They still living on reservations. Same thing they got you in projects. That's why you had to get out of government housing. Government housing is used to keep people conformed to think one type of way. That's how they did the Indians. It's a controlled thinking and controlled population. Now I put you in a ghetto, which is their definition of Jewish community. Now you won't find white people, white-skinned Jewish people, tell you they live in a ghetto. But if you actually look up one of the definitions for ghetto, it will actually tell you there is a Jewish community. They ain't gonna tell it. How many of y'all didn't know that? Everybody knew it. Because I told, thank you, Leon. They ain't finna pull that John. I knew everything. They don't tell you nothing. They finna make a fool out. Why? Go ask them folks, say, you live in a ghetto? Watch what they tell you. Cuss you out. You from New York, the Jewish people say they live in the ghetto. That's an insult to them. Yeah, they're going to tell you the definition, Jewish community. Which means they knew when they wrote the word that it refers to us. The white people that knew who we were, look what they do to them. They get them out of here just like Hitler. Why you think it been such a drive to tell you Hitler was a madman? Hitler was crazy. Hitler was insane. Hitler was losing his mind. Hitler was governing president of the country and beat everybody else. That don't say a whole lot about you that you let a crazy man beat all of you. Wouldn't have been for us being so stupid, we'd have went on there and fought the man would have won, and we wouldn't be here and been American niggas now. Man, some here never, man had blacks integrate. Go look it up. Blacks integrated. The black soldiers were integrated. Black soldiers weren't integrated when they went over there. The blacks and white were separate. You couldn't sleep in the same barracks. Couldn't use the same bathrooms. And you went to kill a white man that had blacks and whites integrated together. That had programs set up for blacks. Why that look real bad? I don't blame him. Nigga said, look at these niggas. All the niggas on this side, the white, and y'all coming to kill me? I got the whites and the blacks integrated. That's how they train. Because every thought you ever had ain't never been original. He gave it to you. That man, he trained you to hate everybody you hate. How many videos you got where Kim Jong-il say he want to kill blacks? What about his daddy? His daddy's favorite basketball player was Michael Jordan. Man, bring Dennis Rodman, you think he hates you? Bring all them black boys that take them, put them on ski resort. You saw the documentary? Ski resort. Finding some food, put these fellas in hotel, and he hate blacks. These folks know who they hate. They hate these white folks. They hate these white folks that done lied to them. They trying to give them the medication. They got us sick today, the immunization shot that we getting away from. Now your kids come on to mind. You need to give them your kids a shot. They can't go to school. You see your kids getting sick. Your kids getting sick and they around the other kids. Your kids not getting sick on no immunization shot. We were born at home for years. What immunization you got when you were born at home? Now these people tell you no lie. That's how they make a fool out of you. Give you all them shots. You can't check none of them shots. Every time you get a baby that poop, 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 poop. Pay these people no darn attention. We know what we're doing. Biggest problem we got, we integrate malaria and everything else. We got it from them. Y'all all right? Believe these people. We ain't had no malaria before no white folks came now. None of these. We had no AIDS in no Africa. We integrated with these people. Stop letting these people make a fool out of you. That whole thing of why you think they keep trying to show you Africa being so sick, making people stay away from Africa. Showing you tribal people sitting out here with a little cup on there doing goobers. Nobody more freaking than these white folk laying up here on nude beaches. You know what kind of dumb nigga you is. They don't show you a documentary with a black man. They got more decent than these white folk. At least they gonna put one of them little teacups on the front of there. They got white folks on here nude beaches, and you call them civilized. What do you think? If I'm in another country, I'm looking at a video, I'm seeing white folks out here butt naked. I'm saying, they civilized. We natives. Jungle niggas. They got enough sense to make something. Got the same sense that Adam and Eve had. Make something and put on you. White folks out here naked all the time. Well, we got strip joint from them. We ain't find anybody no tribal having no strip joint going. We don't have no junk like that going. They got that stuff from them. They the one got off freaky. Y'all all right? I'll tell y'all everything on it. Get y'all to become free thinkers. Everything, we got all that stuff from these people. Our custom always been different than these people custom. Just like Mordecai told, man, our laws are more diverse than these people laws. People nothing but hypocrites. I just said, that stuff made me angry. Always trying to show you somebody else a barbarian and look at them. Then they go make a darn show called Survivor. All them niggas go up in the woods with a stick and 1 pound draw and live up here claiming they killing and eating. And they gonna tell you about some natives. Ain't about some doing cave dwellers. Going right back to their natural habitat. Who gonna leave here to go live in a cave? Because he know where he belong at. Y'all all right? Come on, get some readers. Y'all don't like that. This ain't talk. This ain't preaching, huh? Just make you think. That time they show you them black folks that look at how they barbarians, and let me pull up a video you don't look at, showing them white folks on nude beaches. So you're right, they all barbarians. Says something about when he do it. It's called a nude beach. Jeffrey Dahmer was a done cannibal. They don't talk about him, do they? Hannibal Lecter. What white man keep thinking about all these doing movie with a white man eating people up at dinner table? Ain't no black man made that movie. If it would be, it'd be called The Truth. Y'all all right? We don't talk about stuff like that, do we? Man, try to get out here, get some dignity. I feel good about being who I am. I'm being honest, man. It be honest, when you walk in a room with a whole bunch of them, it's intimidating. When you don't have no identity, you got his Jesus, you in his church, you got his word, you got his education. Why wouldn't you be intimidated? You ain't got nothing but what he gave you. Now you can walk in and you got what God gave you. Man, I'm a giant among them jokers. Tell you they most studious one they got. Everyone sat there and look at them guys and said, man, y'all beneath me. Doing cave dweller. Thieves and liars and robbers. No self-respect. Man, please. Y'all all right? That's amazing. We wrong, we start telling the truth. He done said everything he want to say to us. They ain't all of them. There's some of them white. They know it's the truth, though. And I ain't apologize for nothing I said, because they shouldn't be offended. Shouldn't get offended for the truth. You said the truth and it's on us. We just got to eat it. Black people in bad shape, that's the truth. Black people have no identity, have no source of resource. Isn't that right? You have no independence. You got to learn how to get dependent on yourself. I've been telling y'all this. What y'all do every time? Laugh, poop, fart, and go right back to playing on them little worthless jobs. Waiting on these folk to close the door and doors on you. Know anybody when they let go, you know the nigga the first one out the door. I got one of them here now so done dumb. I asked him about that job, what they pay you? I don't know, about $9. I said, hold on for a minute. You got a job, you don't know what they paying you? That's a slave. You're on a job, you don't even know what they pay you? Don't never accept no job without knowing what's the compensation. Well, you still got to slay your mind. Ain't that right? You might well get a sign, I work for food. Y'all hear me? So I work for money so I can buy food, buy clothes. Get the things I want to get. That's what I work for. Or to be no doing slave, that's an animal. You might well go at the doing zoo somewhere with a sign telling I work for food. Let them throw you some smut and mud on the ground and eat it. Y'all all right? I can't say again how much we need to really get ourselves and show how resourceful we are. Y'all hear me? Sitting around here and doing all that nigger stuff with these people. These people don't care nothing about us. Gotta make our own way. How many of y'all with me? Whole bunch of them, they just raise their hand. They say, yeah, I mean, everybody raise their hand. Man, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do them folk get you. Trying to get these brothers in shape. I told you, every brother gotta be able to fight off 5 6. Minimum. We got to train Lee Hall. A good fight don't last but 30 seconds. We got to fight for 2 minutes. We got to train. Just like games, they make you get in there and fight for 30 seconds. You got to get your win up. We got to be ready to beat these jokers off. They coming now. Y'all hear me? They coming. All these drop paying, you the first one they get. They know who to get right out the rip. Them fat joking and one of them pan drop down. You easy prey. Ain't nothing between you but some fruit draw. You done. Man, ain't no banana finna stop nobody. Ain't there right no apple. That man finna plug your behind. Being honest. Well, you a good strong belt where you can take it out and get that knuckle, get the buckle part, put it and open that joint and open that little thing and just open your head up. And go to jail with pride. Sister come by, you sit in jail, what you in here for? So I killed some sisters. Okay, and slide back down. That done right. Tell me, part 2 of my killing spree about to start up in here today. Tell me, I wish this spoon was sharp right now. Isn't that right? There's going to be repercussions. Consequences and repercussions. Man, please, we got to be ready. Y'all know these people got a plot for us. Get our children. I was talking to Brother Jeff. I was telling him about, and with our sisters, why I got y'all sisters at home? Why do I have y'all sisters at home with these young kids? To be truthful with you, the reason why I have you at home and I ask y'all to come home is not because it's belittling you. We have to come back now and show our family, our kids, what's a normal structure. We've been so moved at trying to get out here and try to make it to where there's been nothing or no one at home to try to show and to lead our kids. We let our kids come home and let them make decisions. They go in and get what they want to eat. They look at what they want to look at. They go out and hang with who they want to versus somebody that'll say, this is what you'll eat. This is what you'll watch. These are the people that you will associate yourself with. We leave it to our kids to find their own friends, their own people. What kind of people they usually find? Bad people. The people that we drop them off at daycares and after school care and all these other places, what they doing with our kids? They use them for sexcapades. We find out they bringing Jared in from Subway. $5 foot long. True being told. I know a lot of my sisters here, you resourceful, you can go out here and what you can do. Get your job at home and stay home. We need to get our kids up at least past middle school. So at least we get them. Listen, a baby probably up until the age of 10 is real impressionable. So what they see is going to be real important for them. When we drop them off in the hands of these people and all these different socialites getting these people, look at these teachers now. They just the dumbest bricks. Most of them now, these school teachers, their phone is the major runner of the classroom. They here texting, it should be working while the kid working. They leave the class. Whole thing in disarray. They talking about who they going to sleep with. They hooking up for parties. They got kids in cars are having sex. They going to get in the condom for them. This is on the news. These are the people we leaving our kids in the hands of. And these are the people who our kids going to love, who going to let them do what they want and get away with what they get away. Don't realize later on it's going to hurt you in real life. So if we can at least come back at some point and show them some type of family value and structure, let's at least get them at the most critical time. Elementary is the most critical time for a child. By the time they hit middle school, they start to transition to try to find a way. By high school, you're on your way out. We got to at least get them and get the fundamentals of letting them see this is what a stable home looks like and this is how it should function. Let kids come home and make what they want to make. Eat what they want to eat. Some kids don't even come home. You don't know because both of y'all at work. And by the time we try to put our foot down and try to correct them, we done lost them. But we look good. We got things, but we done lost our kids. This is why I try to get the women to sit down. We got to get you to become more motherly. What your mom has taught you how to get out here and be a socialite, how to get out here and be educated so you don't be like these dumb black women sit here stuck around a house with a whole bunch of kids. We don't realize that's your first job and the most valuable job you ever gonna get, baby. On that job, bent over that miniskirt with your boss poking you with that percolator ain't your most important job. You can get that when you get home with your husband. We're trying to teach you how to come back. You can't get a job more valuable than a mother. A mother's a feeder and a nurturer of a child. We got to get you back to your natural state, being able to care. I watch some of y'all here, y'all don't even know how to care for a child. I watch mothers walking here, kids stink. Because you ain't been taught to take care of no kid. You've been taught to take care of your done self first, let your kids stink. You don't even know if your kid's shoes on the right foot or not. Because you ain't been taught that, but you're smart. You can operate a computer. It's called a computer. You can operate a computer. You can put on that stink hoe juice. You just don't know how to dress a baby. You just ain't got the sense to sit down and God gave you to make sure your kid's shoes on the right foot. Make sure your kids, come out, check them ears. How many mothers check their little kid ears before they leave? I seen about 1, 2 hands. Because they ain't been taught. You ain't been taught to do stuff like that. Make sure they brush their teeth. You sit them in there, they let them go. Give them a toothbrush. That kid don't know what they're doing. If you ain't in there to direct them and instruct them and show them, they don't know. We're putting almost grown people responsibility in baby hands. Because you hadn't been taught. You have no nurturing skill. It's nothing in you that drives you to care for your own child. This is what this man worked to do to us. He did that when he had you as a slave. He took you out of your home and made you put the most of your time there with that white boy. You learn how to put your tit in that white baby mouth. You learn how to wipe that white boy behind. You learn how to bandage up that white boy's soles. You learn how to encourage that white boy. You learn how to get in there and discipline that white boy. But when you got that black baby, you drop them off and let somebody else do it. They don't like this, Leon. They don't want to talk about they do that, Andre. Truth be told, you ain't been told that. Most of my sisters, y'all at home, y'all trapped. I'm trapped. I can't find my way. I'm stuck with these kids all day. You made them. They're yours. You ain't keeping nobody else's kids. They belong to you, baby. So now you got a chance to come back and do something we lost. Put some dignity. Let them see a woman being a woman. On the job don't make you no woman, baby. Mostly on the job, anyway, you want to do them because of problem, running your mouth in the wrong clicks. Running your mouth, got girl whole fight, rolling your eyes at other hoes, sitting here flirting with guys on the job. I already know what average you were doing. And come home innocent. Leave out there and got a whole bottle of cologne perfume spray on your stinking behind. It go where? Who gonna be smelling you? You ought to be working. He got real quiet, ain't it? New dress, new blouse, new shoe to wear that, come home, old tore up drawer, old tore up shoe, old tore up shirt, and jump in the bed. Get your stinking behind out of here. Don't even take 2 baths before they go to work. Take none before you get in the bed. That's beautiful. This reality here, though, ain't it? Nobody want to talk about this, though. I'm just being honest. Our home has been neglected. We work so hard to put the white man this, and the white woman learned how to take care of her home from us. She know how to clean no home. She know how to take care of no kid in the home. Now she's sat here and got herself off the job, and she's at home working. She's right. This is the most important job. The homosexual agenda ain't going to hurt her kids. It's going to hurt your kids. Who you think your kid going to see out there every day? So if they don't learn to come home and see some type of normalcy, we never going to get anywhere. Our kids are going to be the most affected. I posted a picture today on Twitter. This afternoon, Brother Damon sent me. 2 white guys with a little black baby girl. I mean, that's what I would see. If I had a black lover, I would see, let's go get a white kid. They can see a black girl because they're going to train her to be opposite of what she is and destroy the black home. That little girl ain't going to be nothing. They're going to mess her mind up. 2 white gay men going to teach a black girl how to be a woman. Makes sense all day. Makes sense for the judge. The judge ought to be hung. Whoever rule don't give it, he need to be hung. And I tell him to it, play fat-footed. You ought to be hung for that one. You gave 2 white fag boys a black girl. Nothing struck your mind. I remember years ago, they wouldn't let interracial couple. They wouldn't let couples get an interracial child. A black man and a black man and a black woman adopt a white child wasn't heard of. They tell you it wouldn't work. You come from 2 different cultures. The child gonna be confused. Yeah, you're both human, all 3 of you human beings, but you see fit to give 2 white fag boys a black girl. What our nation do? I guarantee they won't show that picture with a little Mexican kid. Because Mexican got more dignity than that. They can do that to us, Daniel. I'm with Farrakhan now. Now we need to get to the or else. Who's going to defend this black kid? Who's defending the black girl? Football season finna start now, nigga. People go up, that black girl that finna be a victim. They don't bring their bulldog white girlfriend. What's she finna do with that little black girl? Because they already know what we gonna do. Your president a homosexual. He won't say nothing about it. This man ought to call a state of emergency. He got 2 black girls. Now I have so many F-15 fighters over them joker how y'all bombing them joker. Navy SEAL Special Forces, everybody be ripping the roof off that junk. They said, what you doing, man? That's on American soil. I said, I got people in here that's victims. I got a little baby finna be a victim. That many black family trying to adopt would love to take that black girl and reel her up and show her how a normal home is ran. Even if it's 2 whites that got a normal home, ain't got a problem with it. But 2 white fags? Ha! Make me sick. Who gonna defend her? All I need is a good 100 strong brother. We can take the whole country from these people. Establish it right. Free our people. Everybody want to be free. We're free white too. You want to be free? Come on with us. Free our people. Man, we in bad shape. Man, we ought to be out protesting. You talking about a march ought to be going on. Man, we ought to be around them joking how man throwing rocks through the windows at them. They gonna get that black girl back. She a victim. That's why white people know we ain't original. Black man, white man go shoot a black boy down. 2 white fags done went and got a black baby. You don't think it's no agenda? 2 white fags just happen to have mine. Let's go get a little black girl and raise her. It's to throw us off. That's all we needed, one more black girl out the gene pool. That's our mother. That's a future mother for the black nation. Huh? That's a future queen for the black nation. She been snatched up just like slavery. What we do? It's up to me with all the homosexuals. You can take it to your federal government. I said kill them all. Kill them all. We got a black baby that have no choice in the matter now. This black baby been taken away from us. We've lost a black queen today. We lost a mother today. That's gone, sitting in the hands of the slave master again. Nothing's ever changed with these people. I told you they soulless. Why won't they get a white baby and do it with them? That's not their agenda. That's not their agenda. It's their agenda to do it to us. You know how they got that black baby? Who know how they got that black baby? You destroyed a black home. You destroyed a black home. You either did it with your drugs or your alcohol. You either did it with lack of education. You put them out with no survival skill in society, and you made them take on another life of crime, where it gave you an opportunity. Infiltrator said the state needs to step in at this point, and we need to seize your child. And you set this child up in a dysfunctional situation for some dysfunctional people to get her and to raise her real and give her back to us. She ain't gonna be no good to no black man. And she get with a black woman, she's gonna be even more detrimental. The part that hurts me the most, what are we gonna do about it? They take a picture, put it on the front of a magazine and show it to us. I just kidnapped another one of your babies. They did this in 1984, 83, where they kidnapped our fathers. Missing, murdered Atlanta children. All black. All black. Amputated every one of them penises. Stuck it in their mouths. What you think the whole social ideal of that was? 27 black men. Kill them and take the penis and cut the penises off and stick them in their mouth, Dave. They had no subliminal message. I couldn't think of it. Just makes sense when you kill a man that you want to play with a man's penis and cut it off and put it in your hand and put it in his mouth. What we do about it? They destroy a future, a generation. Those were going to be future fathers, future leaders, future people that could be productive for us. What do we do about it? That's why he can do it. Can he show you what he did to 27 Mexicans? 27 Asians. Only him. Only to us they can get away with it. 399 babies. This was way back. This is way back, way back. This was like 1990 something. So this is like historical. What year was you born? 98? Yeah, it's back in like way back then, 98 somewhere. Well, 399 black boys were kidnapped from the regions of Africa, brought to England from the age of somewhere like newborn to 4, all killed, penises amputated, put in their mouths, and thrown in a river. Couldn't be no message behind that, could it? Nobody asked no questions about these black babies on the plane with these white people. How hard did you got to be, Joe, that you can take a baby, never did nothing to you, kill it, cut the penis off, stick it in your mouth, and then throw it in the river? Because you have no humanity about yourself, no compassion. You have no love. You're less than an animal. They are animals. Y'all hear me? We dwell with animals. Why are we trying to be and trying to prove ourselves to animals, to barbarians? Why? These people don't care about us. I kind of feel like Farrakhan now. October the 10th, we need to show these people or else. What did them again what they do? They gonna kill us, lock us up. What they doing to us now? Killing us and locking us up. I kind of feel like him. I don't agree with his ideology at all, his religion at all. But I can feel the hurt of just looking at, seeing that black girl and them two white boys' arms smiling. If this ain't slavery all over again, this ain't a choice she free will made. She been forced into a hand into. That's just like slavery. Nobody freely goes to slavery. You're captured. You're taken. You're forced. And once these people get you, you become their property. The sad part is this is why I try to get you mothers to stay home, because somebody needs to be there when the white slave master come to take our children. But y'all so worried about going out here being these white people face, they don't care about you. With your best education, you're never going to be more than a nigger. Years back, we had a woman at home. We got to put a woman back home. We got to get our men back to defending our homes. We got to get our men back to defending our homes. Huh? We got to become the protector of our own people. You know, one thing I give credit to the back, when I was growing up years ago, the Black Panthers were looked at as hoods, criminals, haters of whites, vigilantes. They were people that had come together that had seen a common problem. A problem of Leon. He's sick. Leon is gravely ill. Leon needs to go to the hospital. What's the problem? Who knows the problem is? Tell me what the problem is. But I'm going to the hospital. No. Blacks don't ride an ambulance. Whites don't pick up blacks in ambulance. The Black Panther came up with their own ambulance that took Leon, Sister Christine, or Sister Sarah, or Brother Craig to the hospital. Our kids going to school in the morning because we're in poverty. Parents couldn't afford to cook breakfast, and we will learn even from the white man that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So these hoods, common rats, sat down and they prepared breakfast for little black kids before they went to school. They took these kids and taught them discipline, taught them how to march, made them so that they were soldiers, tried to build them up and try to make a future that would protect our own people, and we lost the fight. They divided them. They came at them. They said when J. Edgar Hoover finally infiltrated them, you know that these guys would walk around, they had guns on them. Who knew about that? They had guns on them. Do y'all know they was arrested for those guns? Did anybody know they was arrested for those guns? No, they weren't. Those guns were legal. They had read in their Constitution and realized that they had the right to bear arms in California and didn't have a law against them carrying guns. Those guns were for the protection of their neighborhood and their people. They were never arrested. Y'all know what they were arrested for? Grits. They were arrested. They were arrested. They were infiltrated. J. Edgar Hoover told them that the biggest threat that they were to America was that they were feeding those kids breakfast in the morning. See, white people got to know. But see, when they show you the story, what you know? They had guns. They had guns that were legal, that were not stolen. Their guns weren't the problem. See, they were smarter than these people were. They had already read up and knew what their rights were. They had those guns because you can say what you want. Even their founding fathers gave you the right to bear arms because their ideology was when the people don't have guns, then the government can take over the people. That's their ideology. California, you can't have a gun. Am I correct? New York, you can't have a handgun, but you can have a shotgun. You can have, you know why? Black people they ain't smart enough to know that, Dave. All you heard was you can't have a gun. They couldn't have never told you that. They know you don't know how to think. Their founding father gave you the right to bear arms. You have a right to protect to the liberty and the pursuit of happiness. You have a right to protect your things and yourself. They didn't teach you that. You need a gun. That made them they got to have a second thought before they come in. When you ain't got a gun, what you think they let them know? They can kick your door in and do what they want to do to you. Why y'all think these people, listen, did we write the Constitution? The people that wrote it told you this. The people that wrote their Constitution said you need to have guns because when you don't, then you leave yourself powerless against your government. When the people have guns, why you think these militias out here? Not black, white. They run up on these white boys, they know these white boys armed. They're running in your neighborhoods because you don't know your rights and you're not properly armed. No knock search warrants. Never been issued in a white neighborhood. Never. Never. You ain't kicking no white boy door in and you ain't knock and you ain't finna get you a chest full of lead. And the judge is going to support him. That white boy Wheeler in Virginia, y'all remember him years ago, they went out there, FBI shot it out, killed his wife? Oh, he laid some of them to the ground too. That white boy ain't did a day in jail. Judge ruled he was right. They ain't identified themselves. They don't tell you that though, do they? I just can't come up to you and start shooting and then holler police later. Tupac beat him at that game. This same guy that told you black and dumb wasn't dumb. You just can't pull no gun. When you pull, you got to tell people who you are. I don't know who you are, Joe. You pulling no gun, I'll blow you away. And later I'm talking about, that's the F.B.I. He should identify himself. When you went for a gun, I didn't see no bag. You didn't say who you were. Then I was set to defend myself. Y'all don't know nothing about y'all rights. These people love y'all. That's why the stuff they do is more easy to be done in black neighborhoods because you don't know. Just like that boy Freddie whose neck got broke. He didn't know his right. It wasn't a law against you having a knife. It's a certain length. That's why she went out because first he should have never been pursued. He had rights. What black women? I had one with his wife, stupid wife. So you know what she said? He shouldn't have ran. He didn't want to get killed. This is a black woman, Dave. I love our black women. They teach you to hate us. They teach you to hate us. He never broke the law. He didn't break the law. The knife was not illegal. It was not a switchblade. It was not over the length. He had rights. These white boys walk around all the time with a knife on them. Nobody grab these white boys and chase them. And some are over length. These jokers walk around with a David Boone knife, which is against the law. Nobody bark. You know what I'm saying? He a hunter. White boy already get the part. You already be. He ain't bark. He just a hunter. I don't know who he is. I know what the law said. He ain't got no business with it. Just a lot of stuff we don't know. October the 10th, or else is a good thing we need to show these people. That black girl enough, she made me want to go along with the or else. I got a black girl. I got a daughter. 2 daughters. If somebody kidnap her, I got to go get her. I appreciate if y'all come with me. But if nothing else, I got to go get her. Who going to go get her? Who going to go get her? That could be any one of us. That could be any one of us or our kids sitting in the hands of 2 predators. Who going to go get her? So you know the problem with us and the problem I hate include me. We all good as long as it ain't mine. That's how the white man need to keep it. If I run over there and I start beating you up, me and Brandon and Leon with our white self, Ryan all good as long as we don't hit him. Neither did Ryan know. You next. He ain't even done nothing. He done nothing to deserve it. His rights been violated. And we counting on Ryan sitting there doing nothing. Because you next. This is how they been able to infiltrate us. They got everybody worried about sweep around your own front door. When white folks ever sweep around their own front door? When white folk front door been in Iraq? Afghanistan? Fallujah? When their front door ever been in Syria? Huh? In Turkey? They ain't no position to court me about that. Ain't no book sweeping around your own front door. That's how they get up to sit around and mind our own business. He count on you to mind your own business. Just be glad, and that's how the Klan got you. He filled you up and let you see other white blacks getting dragged and make it, get back in there and close that door, nigga. What you think I'm going to do next? When I get through beating him up and burn him and hang him and burn his house to the ground, I'm going to stop right there? Your house right next door to him, Moses. I'm going to leave that neighborhood after I burn down Craig's house and kill Craig and hang Craig and kill his family. I'm going to come back to this neighborhood. It's going to be Moses' house. I'm going to train all the rest of y'all to stay in your own house and mind your own business. We got to stop thinking like that. Stop letting these people get you afraid of them. Nobody can't have you afraid. You get them the power to give them fear. They live and thrive off your fear. That's what a terrorist is. A terrorist is somebody that invoke fear. How y'all think they come at you, they get you? It's not hard. They come in, first of all, they get you when you already sitting down, you're at your most vulnerable point. You sleep. When we come in, we hollering so many commands, he don't know what to do. Get down, let me see your hand. Get on the ground, don't touch it. He don't know what to do. Because he been told to get down. He been told, let me see his hand. He been told not to move. My next move going to be when I get him, I'm finna knock him to the ground. I'm going to snatch his, it'll be so many of us on him, so many lights, so much shining. That's how we going to get him with fear. We came in with the fear we have, and we done pressed it on him, and now he's taking on the fear for us. When we were the one real afraid. Because I ain't afraid of nobody, Dave. I ain't going to take no 20 people to fight you. I ain't scared of you, Dave. Come on, 20 of y'all. Why I got 20 people with me then, Dave? Why I ain't come myself? See, you don't even know the power you got, do you? He ain't going to come to no project by himself in no car. He going to come with a whole bunch of other boys. He going to come with helicopter because they're letting you know if you paid attention, I'm scared. But in order to win this fight, I need you to become scared. I need you to look at my numbers bigger than yours and for you to become afraid. That's how I'm going to beat you with terror. I can teach y'all a whole lot of stuff y'all don't know. I had to operate with them a whole lot on a lot of different ends and just watch how they operate, and you start to really watch them for what they are. They operate from fear. They need people to become afraid. They need you not to know your rights. When you know your rights, there's a lot of things I can't do. Y'all hear me? That's why I try to train y'all to become thinkers. Don't let people just tell you something. These people get you locked up. Don't be just signing nothing. Sign this, you're going to get 140 years. First of all, you ain't a judge. Ain't no prosecutor can give me no time. No police officer can't give you no time. He got one job, to arrest and charge. Convict is not on his paperwork. It ain't under his badge. It ain't in his holster. That's the only thing to arrest and charge. Oh, you give me 94 charges, don't move me. Once you get before a judge, he'll start throwing them charges away. That's the gift. What you gonna do? Lock you up? He's been locked up with 94 charges. If I got time to waste and paper to write up, yes, I can charge you whatever I want to charge you with. That don't mean I'm gonna convict you. Stop being niggas. Convict and charge ain't the same people. Don't admit to nothing. Because you know why you asking me. We got you. You might well go and tell it now. Well, ain't nothing to tell. You already got it, right? Stop signing away y'all rights. Stop being stupid. Now, when you get stopped by these people, another level y'all do, keep your darn mouth shut. Give people their respect. You'll do better in a court of law than you would in a darn cardboard box. We selling arguing about no street time. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your hands away from anything, especially when they white or black either. Don't be trying to punk nobody. Oh, what you doing, nigga? I'm going to bust you in your mouth. I'm doing my job, and you don't start hollering. You the white man. You finna eat the Billy Club. You ever wondered, hey, y'all, how many of y'all ever wondered if it's melon inside that Billy Club? You finna find out. Call me the white boy nigga. You finna find how much melon in this stick. Use your head. Keep your mouth closed. Let that man do his job. Everybody got superiors. Don't call it boss. You want to go on straight to AI, internal affairs. Don't fool no time with it. Go ahead and do it. Hey, everybody got a bad number. Let him write. He got it. You got to write around that ticket that I don't agree with. He tell you to sign it. I can sign it and put on, I do not agree. I don't need to argue with nobody. Let him have it. Ain't no use of you getting shot, getting your neck broke out here nowhere. Ain't no use that man putting no dummy gun or nothing on you. When you get through, you just got to go to work what you got to do. Don't be no fool on no street with you and him. You start somewhere, you're going to lose that fight. Everyone, I'm going to keep your mouth shut when your man got you on the street. I know my right. You ain't never seen me on YouTube. You finna build a tube now. It's called a casket tube. Use your head, keep your mouth shut. Let the man do his job. Don't have that man here afraid to keep your done hands where they can see him. Don't be playing with no doing phone and none of that. You ain't white. White folk can get their phone and record them and talk to you. You get that phone out, it look like a gun. Your stupid hand hold it like this. Bah! Your lighter you got on it look like it look like one of them, what you call it, infrared beams. You don't mess around, hit the wrong light, it go infrared. Hear that joker? Woo, woo, woo. Now you're done. Use your heads. Learn what to say and what not to say in front of these people. Use your head, folks. Y'all got me? I just had to tell y'all that. I want my member getting shot because Tony Smith told you, quit lying. Let me talk to y'all a little bit. Y'all need the information. That's wrong.